Alright, I just got done streaming. Time to lock in and shoot this stupid YouTube video. But, yeah, so I was very upset that I had to wait this long for this stupid run-up with no type of entry at all. At all. And then, wow, my levels are just playing today, bro. What? That was crazy. But, basically waited. Let's go back on this. I hate it when it's such a big range because then I have to freaking go all the way down here to click the freaking. All right, that's why it's way over there. Okay. So I got into this trade trading down to the volume high. Off of this not engulfing this high, whatever it's called, high node candle. Whenever it's green, okay, this is the one thing I'm gonna show you guys. This is what I use as a confirmation. Plus we had swept the high and then we got that and I was like, that's pretty good. And we had ran up a ton of points. And I was like, okay, we're gonna be due for a retrace of some kind, whether that be later in the day or whatever. So I wasn't shooting for a lot. Literally shot for this much right here. In the end, I was shooting for that much. I think I had my TP about here, I want to say. Yeah, it was right there. And then, so I got in the trade. I'm managing it nice. And then I saw that we had another two engulfing candles or high node candles. Got another contract in there. So my TP ended up moving up, obviously, to this white line eventually. And then I ended up, stops did not move at all because I know I was risking basically the entire account. But if this was a PA, the contracts would be micros and not minis. So in my head, I was like, it's fine that I'm adding in because this position could run freaking 500 ticks or whatever that is in points. I think it's like 175. Is that right? 500 divided by 4. 125. I was off by 50. Anyways, so I ended up getting, it was at like a little bit in drawdown right here. I was like, shoot, this could easily, I could blow the account, and it's like, shoot, blow the account on a Friday, that'd kind of suck. But then I think what happened was, which candle was it? Oh, it was this candle, and this is on the 1 minute, so it's the second one. This one. It was the second one from, yeah, okay. This one was basically just price averaging back down, even though, yeah, price averaging, it was basically down because it was at where my entry was basically, yeah, as you can see. And then I only needed to make this much. So averaging in, plus the reason I was averaging in so heavy is because the move down was either going to be tiny and just take out these lows right here, or it was going to be a huge move down like that one. Obviously, if I was running micros, I would have full TP. Let me show you guys what happened, why I was so confident in this even hitting in the first place, is that we switched over. Yep, okay, so let me find out where it happened at. Okay, so right here it's not, here it's not. This is what I was talking about on stream, is when the POC jumps from a B model, or it actually still was a P model, but at one point it was a B model, or maybe it wasn't ever. But a P model is where, like, and it was, okay, so it wasn't a P model, it was more like a D model, or a B model. The only reason I'm saying it's a B model is because of how much higher we were up. Like we were like split here, but there was like no type of like anything here. And so I was like, I don't know what my thought process was exactly, but it was mainly that we're gonna have a pullback. Obviously, this zone is going to be a high volume zone where we're going to possibly just bounce out of, which we did end up bouncing out of. I don't know if it's going to be a full retrace, but that's where we ended up bouncing out of originally. And then I waited for this. We got extra confirmation. We bounced off POC. Obviously, this retrace right here was to stop people out, or to just fill more orders to go lower. And that's what I always view it as, is people who have more orders that can't get filled, they would need to get filled. So they need to be able to go back up and place these orders at these certain positions. And then, yeah, so then I just added it again at this little spot right here because we were obviously going to drop below and then go. And then it's just patience from there. And then hit TP pretty quick right there. Again, like I said, full TP would have been this. Let me see where I was basing it off of. I think it was just like moving with it. So let's say I'm all in right there. I'm patiently waiting now. POC's down here, or not POC, value low is down there, and that's the bottom of the range technically. It's not down here, it's right here. So I was going to target that if I was on a PA or if I was in one contract. Obviously, I was not. Didn't need that much. But as you can see, the bottom of the value, whatever, it's pretty strong. And then the reason that I had this here was because that's where POC used to be. So I was like, that's gonna be irrelevant. That's gonna be relevant. But I didn't need any of that because I said this is either gonna work or it's not. I just reset the account, so I was like, it would kind of suck, but it's like, it's whatever, you know. If it didn't go, it didn't go. But I mean, the trade made sense. I back tested that like 20 times last night. Tested it, see what happens. And every time there was an engulfing candle touching this, it usually went the opposite direction a good amount. But yeah, all this stuff that I had marked out was completely ran through this morning, completely exploded up, which I was not on the charts this morning, but I should have been. This right here off overnight POC, and then we had a huge green bubble with a green candle. Oh, that's what I was gonna tell you guys. So a candle like this where it's red, that means that sellers could not hold buyers from going down, obviously. And then vice versa, this one is a green candle, but it's black. I'm going to try and find a better one. This green candle, I need to find a better one. Oh, right here. So it's green, and then the next candle is black. I don't know how to explain it. It's like, so right here, I saw that it was green, and I was like, this is really good. The reason I didn't short here is because it was red. And this doesn't make any sense to me, but it makes sense somehow in the market. That if the if the volume node is higher in red, that means we're probably going to continue higher if the candle closes in the opposite direction. Like this one, these all were closing black or red, and the nodes were red. So I was like, this is obviously going to go down, like shoot down, because shorts always shoot way faster than longs if you're not in a bull market, which we are. So it's like, it's 50-50. But this was a green with a green, and then we closed like a terrible close for a bullish candle with a bullish thing. So I was like, if this isn't the top, I don't know what's the top. So I ended up entering here, and then we had the same exact thing happen right here. So I entered there, and then this run up, which I'm guessing was just because there was orders that were really dry right here, and then they ended up getting filled here, and then they ended up getting filled back here. The market moves in the most unobvious ways, and then it goes in the direction you think. So here, see what's happening here, all these green nodes, and then this is obviously not like a bullish candle. So now if this one closes above here, then it's probably going to go higher. But if it doesn't close above here, then it's probably going to go lower, just because of all the nodes that are building up, just like right here. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I only took 2 trades. Oh, that's right. I forgot to say I did take a trade. It was this one. I took a loss at 909. Yeah. Okay. So it was right here. It was right here, and it was not honestly a very good trade. If I'm being completely honest, it was kind of. It was not the best. I'm gonna admit it. It was not the best. Not the best. It was not the very best. Do not gobble gub. Fuck me, man. Yep. It might have been this. Is why I got. It doesn't matter. That's the trade I took before. For a loss, and it ended up being my next entry. So, high risk, high reward. It is what it is, bro. This is day 3 of 100. Halfway past the account on a Friday. Yay. Honestly, I'm just happy I was consistent and didn't do anything stupid. Like, I get that. Holy crap. I get that. I was leveraging in, but I'm also like, I don't want to be on this account forever. You know, like, the setup was good, like almost A plus. I added in a couple times because I was like, I'm not waiting for this to happen. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. But you see what I'm saying, bro? These green nodes, and then it dumped. Anyways, trades are being really consistent right now. I did switch back to just using this type of setups. The setups that I used to trade would have been something like this, where POC, which I'm sure it works. I just couldn't get it to work. So like POC, and then I'd be entering here for longs. Like, that's not gonna work. It's not gonna work in a market like that. So I just needed to find a different scheme. And then I guess I could have took shorts right here, and I would have probably been trying to short right there. But you know, it is what it is. We clapped the markets, clapped it back after giving us some pretty bad beats yesterday. But yeah, that is the end of the video. I'm sorry it went so long. If you guys watched all the way through, thanks so much. Please like, sub if you are new to the channel. I'm guessing none of you guys are, but if you guys are, thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a lovely Friday. Have a great end of your week, and that you guys stay profitable.